What's up, guys? So today we're checking out the new SENCUT ARKBLAST. This thing's really sweet. I'm liking this thing quite a bit. Now what's cool is that I actually ordered a bunch for the NEEVEKNIFECO site. I seen it coming and I was guessing, I did take a guess on whether or not it was going to be a good one or not, and I'm so glad I was right. So we have a bunch of these on the site along with other knives that I already know I love because they're about to go into my best knives of 2023 video. We have like the Civivi Cubit, the SENCUT Serene, the button lock Elementum. You guys know I love this. It's basically a gravity knife, a legal gravity knife that uses a nice strong locking system. It's not a conventional button lock, so it's quite a bit stronger, and it's such a good user. We got the Vision FG, which is probably going to be knife of the year as far as, you know, affordable knives goes. The Sentinel Strike, and a bunch of stuff. So definitely check out the link down in the description to NEEVEKNIFECO. As far as the ARKBLAST, what is so awesome about this? Well, one, it's solid aluminum handles, right? For an affordable price with a super deep hollow grind. You know what? Let's check the measurement behind the edge. I haven't checked it yet. Might as well measure it while you guys are right here. Whew. 13 thousandths behind the edge on mine with their edge angle. Super thin, and I love this blade. This feels like it's hollow up here too, the grind up here, which I always think looks cool when they do that double hollow. So nice, beautiful swedge. Obviously, it's going to come in different colors. 9CR 18 MOV steel, which is a fantastic steel for this price range. You know, it's basically, you know, like a souped up 440C. It's basically like a 440C. But for this amount of money, that's a great steel. It's going to be easy to sharpen. It's going to hold a decent edge. You know, it's got great corrosion resistance. The action, though, man. Civivi, SENCUT, same company. They have mastered the button lock action. The detent. Listen to the sound. This thing sounds so cool. I love the way this sounds. So the button lock, though, the detent, it's so crisp. Like, even if I'm like trying to fail it, like not even like really trying, this thing flies out every time. So then if I even put some effort, then it cranks out there. Then you have the thumb studs, which are equally as good. You know, they're well placed. They have this chamfer on both sides, so they're easy to get to. You know, you just kind of follow that path right here, right to the thumb stud. Very snappy. Now, it is a compact knife. Let's check it out next to the Cubit. You see the Cubit and it are basically the same size, or at least right around the same size. But this one has a hollow grind, this has a flat grind. Now, the Cubit is really cool because of how thin the blade is. It's a super thin blade, very comfortable ergonomics. I will say this is even more comfortable than this one, but this one's no slouch. I can get a full 4-finger grip, and the flipper tab does prevent me from slipping up the blade. And even though, you know, it's tight, this is a very comfortable grip. Like, I don't need any more handle, because, you know, it has that perfect size, at least for my hand, where I can squeeze, get a lot of pressure, and if I really needed to, I could choke up over, you know, the flipper tab. So really, really cool as far as, you know, ergonomics for a compact small folder. I wouldn't say small, for a compact folder. The reason why this one's a little bit better is just because it doesn't have the flipper tab, so you can spread out a little bit more, but that doesn't stop this thing from you being able to really get some pressure going when you're slicing with this. T8 hardware all the way around. You guys know I love that, and I'm so glad that, you know, for budget knives, we have a company that, because this is the thing, is SENCUT, when you think about the best companies for under 50 bucks, SENCUT, in my opinion, has to be at the top of the list. It has to be. They are giving you the best materials, the best everything. You know, lockup, action, detent, T8 hardware all the way around. Like I said, the materials, the grinds. The SENCUT, Civivi, and we probably do some of the most consistent grinds of any company. Out of all companies, like, they are some of the most consistent. I'm not going to say they are the most, but they're very consistent compared to a lot of other companies. You got 2 standoffs back here. So this is a lightweight knife. This is not a hard use knife. This is more of a super slicer. This is something that you can pinch grip and use for opening things up, which is where it's gonna really shine because of this spear point blade, which I love. You know, you can get a really good utility cut. You can see the tip is either aligned with the center of the pivot or slightly below. But it's going to work so good for utility cuts, for slicing. I can technically turn it around and cut straps backwards. I do feel the flipper tab, but I totally can do it. Gas station knife fighting grip is also really good because you can cap the butt end of it. And you know, the overall profile when it's closed, you know, is not, you know, it's not really big. I've been carrying this one a lot and they are very similar. So I know I'm going to love this one as far as carrying goes, you know, as far as like a gym knife and, you know, whatever knife that you like to carry for a lightweight knife. This one would fit really, really well in that category as far as lightweights go. Now, I recently did my categorized video of my favorite, and I had, you know, my favorite lightweights in there. I didn't have time to put this one in there, but it totally would have made it otherwise. But yeah, what a cool little knife. And like I said, you can find them down in the description. If they're all sold out there, I'm going to link other sites down there below as well, because, you know, so you guys, depending on how fast they sell, because we didn't get a lot of them, you know, we're still a small site, but work hard, stay tough. Until next time, peace.